Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Texas Pete Unfiltered Podcast. I think this is episode 5, maybe. We got Chris Fine and we got Joe the Machine Palacios. And
But
that's a busy man. This man has been hopping podcast right now like a mug, but you know what I mean? That's what it's about, dude. You're just at a crazy time in your career right now. It's
you
pretty
know, I,
exciting
I
to see, man.
I truly appreciate anytime I'm invited on. I love what I do. I love the sport. I love to talk about it. I love sharing my story when it's asked of me. I like sharing my thoughts where I'm at mentally, or when people ask me about my family. So it's never a hassle for me to do these things. I see it as part of my job. I mean,
Okay.
the as a bodybuilder, you're going against so many of the same people doing the same shit you're trying to do, and it's like the only thing that differentiates you is who you are as a person, who the person behind the body, right? And so
Yeah,
I see this as
absolutely.
an opportunity to separate yourself from everybody else and actually put a name to the face that you see on stage, or body per se. So
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. And I'm like, I'm not the youngest amateur bodybuilder, right? I'm 30. I think we're the same age. I just turned 32, but I feel like I've like picked up on that fast, before it say anything takes off for me. But like, I just like the idea of not being. Obviously, I've never been just a bodybuilder, but like, there's so many of those guys who are just bodybuilders, bro. There's no like depth to them. There's no
yeah.
real life to them. You know what I mean? Like Chris has a awesome past. Chris is a very educated man. I didn't know that. Chris is very
I
educated, and
I
then
wouldn't say all that, man.
more educated than me.
Life educated, huh?
Yeah,
Years of fuck ups, man.
yeah.
Hey,
So
it's wisdom and then book material.
yeah,
Pretty.
dude. Yeah. But that's what's cool. That's what I like to. That's why I like that in the podcast is that you know what I mean to know more about everybody and give you a platform and give myself a platform to show that there's more to us.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I know Fuad, pioneering that mentality, right? It's
Absolutely.
like back then, you had the opportunities to, once you became a pro, they kind of put you on a magazine or whatever if you were really good and shit. And people
Yeah.
would meet you in person at either a show or at these, like, what do you call it? Like, what are they called? Fucking
Seminars and shit.
seminars, but no,
Meetups, the
expos.
expos,
That's the word,
expos,
expos. Yeah,
expos.
and stuff like that. Yeah, man. But it's like, you can reach so many more people and really like show who you are on. It's so simple. It's a click of a fucking screen, dude, and then
Hey,
you get to know all
absolutely.
about this person.
Yeah.
So our what they tried to do with bodybuilding back then can go so much more mainstream, so much faster, so much easier, and your fan base can really elevate overnight, like simply by you just speaking on yourself. Like it's it. People like relatability. They
Yeah.
they they want to know that, like, wow, this dude actually reminds me a lot of myself. And yet I see him up here, but we're the same when it comes to how we look at things. Yeah. So it's like, it makes it almost more like easier attainable than what you thought possible. You could do
Yeah.
that for people through these things.
Yeah. Dude, it gives people so much more inspiration too because it's more realistic. Like you're saying, it's still they look up to you and you inspire them, but they're also like they actually see the path that you've taken and they're like, oh man, okay, like I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna he does that every day. I'm gonna start doing that every day. Where back then the magazines would put I don't know if any of that shit was even what the bodybuilders did back then or what, but it wasn't there was really no path for these people coming up in the sport besides like those old Chris is probably on some of them forums. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
For
forums, man.
Yeah.
But to capitalize on what you said with Instagram and the social media, it's just a way to see more depth. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw Joe's podcast on the Cutler Cast, and you were talking about pushing that buggy around at work and walking, and that's a part of you. So you train and you go about your bodybuilding of like, yeah, that was cool, that built me to here. Like, but I don't want to go backwards. And now I can only imagine the sense of you having a child and knowing that you as a man have to provide. That's another thing that you take into the gym with you. And it's man, I'd like to talk a little bit about Joe's training and what built his physique. I know you're a machine guy, not to like jump straight into bodybuilding talk, but man, there's a lot more depth that social media brings to the table of, damn, this guy
Cool,
is,
man.
he's done the 5 years of work and now he has a child and now you guys are both kind of seeing paychecks out of bodybuilding. So you carry a lot more than all he eats his food and trains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always said that, you know, God will put you through the tough times to prepare you for what's coming, right? And so you do all that hard stuff.
Yeah.
So like me having a kid and doing the bodybuilding thing, and when life gets hard over here, it's really not that hard because I just came from that, you know. So it's like, you know, my job was on the line, and it didn't matter how I felt. You know, like so, it's just one of those things, man. That just you know, you are built to take on what life has for you in store.
Straight
So,
up. Yeah,
And then,
absolutely. It's so important to remember that too, where you came
mhm.
from and the shit that you went through. And I personally myself for sure I've been where I've been in a routine. I'll go months or years where I never really gave myself credit for like what I had accomplished or like, damn, dude, you're 20 years old. Like, you picked up, moved, went to the military, took care of your family as a 21-year-old kid. I was a kid, but you in the moment, you're just doing what you gotta do, right? It's fucking in your face. You either execute and man up and do what you gotta do, or you crumble, you know what I mean? And so now, where I am now, I tend to look back more and just be so much more proud of myself, and, it's a good feeling for sure.
yeah, I
100%.
think a lot of the general public or people that tune in, they see you guys as like, oh, Pete's going to be Mr. USA or Joe is going to be this next guy that could make a potential run. But I mean, Pete, whenever I was there and you shared where you were, in the field for 28 days, sleeping in the woods overnight. I mean, that's things that people don't take into the gym with them. But that's stuff that molded you as a person to,
Yeah,
hey man, now I can take this along with my bodybuilding journey. It sharpened me mentally, sharpened me emotionally, and I mean, you guys know the depths of bodybuilding. That's where the challenge is. Everybody loves to train. Everybody loves to see what they're physically capable of. But when that mental and that emotional challenge kicks in, I believe both of you guys, you know what it is. You know what I mean?
for sure, man, for sure. I got
Bro, living in those trenches for a while, that's what builds you, you know, and I think they're so necessary. I'm talking
man,
about the trenches
absolutely.
of life in general. I'm sure, you know, the military stuff, you know, like I said, working a regular job, trying to pursue a dream, you know, having the kids, having the financial hardships. Those are the trenches. And finding a way
Yeah,
through that, you know, really builds you as a man and a person. So
it's kinda funny, like, I almost sound, not spoiled, but, like, I feel weird saying it, but, like, people are like, "Well, don't you miss police work, man?" It's like, no, I think Chris asked me that over this weekend, man. Chris came down and stayed with me for a few days, and we just fucking bodybuild. But,
Yeah.
it was like, no, because I was stuck in a place where I was just, like, doing what I had to do, but my love and my passion is bodybuilding and fitness and coaching people, and I just all I would be thinking about while I was at doing my police job was bodybuilding, you know what I mean? So it's like, I I was so split that I just not able to be truly happy. I remember when I finally left police work, and it was, like, the first week in the gym of owning the gym, and, my buddy John was like, "Bro, something's different." I said, What you mean?" He said, "I don't think I've known John probably, like, 7, 8 years," and, he's like, "I've never seen you this happy, man. Something you're just glowing." You know what I mean? Just I didn't know the difference. Obviously, I felt happy and I felt at peace, but, like, yeah, I mean, you can have a great job and, money's good, blah, 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 but, like, at the end of the day, man, where your passion lies, that's where your heart lies, bro, and if you can make this the job, then, I mean, you're living your dream. You can't beat it.
you know, one of the things after Texas last year when I competed, you know, the difference in my body was so drastic to people. I mean, it literally took me from 15th to almost winning the show.
I see
And
you at Texas. Fuck, man. Yeah, crazy.
you know, Branch asked me like, what was the difference? And I was like, you know, again, outside of X's and O's, like mentally, I was just good. Like I was bodybuilding for all the right reasons.
Yeah,
I met my wife. I had my son. Like I had so much going for me outside of the quote unquote stresses that bodybuilding brings to try to make it that I let go of all those stresses and just simply embrace the fact that I have the life that I do. And my body literally reflected it with that glow, with that pop to the body. There's no
Wow.
stress on it. It's a
Yeah.
happy body. So mind, body, soul, bro, it's all connected. And if one
Yeah.
of them's off, your look will always be off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Well, and that, man, so many people never experience that. It's
mhm.
so, it's definitely a great thing. Definitely a great thing.
But that's what's unique about you guys. Both of you guys are like living your own true passion of chasing bodybuilding,
Yeah.
but just genuinely doing that and being thankful for your sponsors, the people who support you. You're feeding into these people more beyond than whenever it's like, I was going through the trenches and I got to find a way. What you guys like portray now is why you guys are going to be good in this game.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a huge difference between entitlement and gratefulness. You know, when someone feels entitled, they're going to come off like a jackass. They don't appreciate the things that they have in their life. But when you're grateful, any little thing goes a long way, and it's always going to come off genuine when you tell somebody thank you and all that stuff, or the way you carry yourself when it comes to, like, say you have to run a booth at an expo, or they're like, hey, do you think, like, for example, Gasp, if they want me to go to Texas and visit, I'll be there next month or whenever, like I'm
Yeah.
happy to go. Like, these are all being grateful, not like, oh, I guess. No, it's never that. It's like, fuck yeah, I get to go to
Yeah,
these
you're like,
things.
I get to go, man, bro. Absolutely, it's the mindset. Hell, I think when Chris was here, I was reading something in my book about that. It was just saying that to change your outlook on things, it could be as simple as literally just changing one word in a sentence.
Yeah, right.
Instead of fuck, I have to do this. It's like, man, I get to do this. You know what I mean? And that alone is just it's a game
Yeah, your
changer.
your ass
That's
was over
cool.
there at 2:30 in the morning. What's up?
Yeah,
I remember that fucking day,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, yeah.
But
Me
think
and Chris.
about that, the freedom to do that, getting up at 2:30 to go take on your day that you wanted.
Bro,
Like, that's so
What you built.
different.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
You built that shit.
I'm like, it's obviously I'm what am I today? 9 days out. So yeah, sleep for me the last like 5, 6 weeks of prep is just it's out the
Bro,
window,
I
dude.
sleep 5 hours
Yeah,
every day, no alarm. I just wake up
that's
and I'll
it.
lay there to make
Hell yeah.
sure. I'll wake up and I'll lay there for an extra fucking 30 minutes just to make sure, okay, I guess I am up. Like, so we're going.
Ready to go.
Yes,
Ready to go.
dude. I mean, I've tried it all. I've tried everything. You know what I mean to help me sleep more. Trazodone, fucking D-sip, whatever. Right, 4.5 hours. Boom, I'm up. It don't matter. It don't
I'm glad two guys that come in fucking hard as nails are keeping it real with, oh, I get my 8 hours of sleep and shit. Man,
matter.
there's shit that you gotta be willing to fucking put up with to get to the level of these guys' condition and graining this, man. So respect on y'all
Uh,
for
but
sharing to
I
keeping
but
it
I
real.
I tell people that, look, you're going against the body's natural way of trying to survive. It will not let you stay asleep that long when your body fat is that fucking low. It's trying to tell you you're up because I need you to go hunt and bring me some fucking food because you are,
man,
quote unquote, slowly dying. It's what it is. That's why we can't hold body fat this low so long. But
yeah.
that's the body's defense mechanism. So you're not going to sleep that long. I don't give a fuck
Ain't
who
that
you are.
crazy to think about? That's true, bro.
Yeah, blood glucose drops and your body alarm system goes off. Oh shit, I gotta get up and go get it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then you
Man,
just get up and go do cardio instead.
speaking of that, dude, damn, so yesterday was the end of a little low day stint for me. And so no, so we were filling up. So yesterday I put just over 1,000 carbs in. And I went for so no cardio, no cleanse goes in on those high days. I just when I was out, yeah, I'm gonna go get 30 minutes of steps in. No cardio, but I'm gonna just get some steps in first thing. Yeah, and dude, I'm like 12 minutes from the house, headed back. I start going hypo. I'm like, "Are you fucking serious, bro?" I'm like, "I am walking, dude. I'm doing nothing." You know what I mean? I'm walking, and I didn't bring my EAAs or nothing with me. I start going
That's
hypo.
cause that's cause your ass was dancing on the treadmill
Hey,
the other day.
man. But
Bro,
I was like,
that sucks.
I felt pathetic, dude. I was like, "Really? Like, this is it? This is all I got? I look like this, and I can't go for a 30-minute walk going to hypo, bro."
Bro, I was doing cardio today, and it was like the last 5 minutes of the session. I felt myself going hypo. And
Yep.
I was like, all right, Joe, like, this is a good sign. This means you're fucking, you're there.
You're
You just
there,
need to
dude.
fucking make it home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm, like, breathing. I'm, like, concentrating on my breathing,
You just get randomly hot. Like just
So-
randomly
What
high.
So
Like,
for
fuck.
the average person watching this is gonna say, "Oh no, like that's gonna be cortisol." What do you tell those? How do you answer that? What do you do when you guys go hypo? For the obvious, the obvious.
right now?
First of all, I finish my fucking cardio. And then
Yeah.
the second thing, I go home, I'll drink water, and I'll eat my first fucking meal. And my first meal, I don't worry about it too much because there's no fat in it. It's cream of rice and protein. Like, so I feel instantly better right away.
Better.
So it's not
Absolutely.
that big of a deal. Make
Yeah.
sure to put salt in it and shit. Like, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like,
Yeah, for me, I crave salt when I start going hypo like that. But yeah, same thing. Or I'll have how I have my coffee after fast cardio. I'll have some black coffee.
Just the requirements of getting fucking peeled, man.
Man, because that's why I've posted like going hypo in the past. But every time I do, I get like Dr. Joe Blow comes on Instagram and wants to tell me how to
Hey.
the issues with this, the health issues, and and then you get the people like, hey, they make glucose tablets and you should keep lollipops on you, and I'm like, dude, I'm in a prep, bro. I'm not eating.
So
freaking...
what about in an off-season setting? If you go hypo, what are you doing? Just for the obvious, so the audience kind of understands the difference.
I'm gonna be honest, I always eat Pop-Tarts.
There you go.
You should go
Instant
to the
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
Because
Yeah,
when
so
the
like,
glucose goes low in the off season, man, you want to bring it back up. But in prep, you just got to suck it the fuck up.
Yeah,
that's
I'll eat
exactly, bro.
I'm eat
And
whatever.
I that Pete's always laughed about that, but there's a
Yeah.
certain point in off season. I mean, they're always in the cupboard. Literally, like my wife eats them for
Here we
her
go.
post workout, and they're always there. It's so fast. And on top of that, I'll just eat my meal. If I just know that's quick.
Yeah.
Just give me one of those real quick.
You only need like maybe 20 grams of carbs or something to pull you out of that. Maybe.
I mean, I can chug honey if I fucking wanted, but I want Pop-Tarts.
Off-season, bro, I'm gonna like eat until I can't eat. I'm gonna take.
What's the best Pop-Tart? What's the favorite Pop-Tart?
Mine's brown sugar cinnamon.
Oh,
OG.
brown sugar cinnamon is fucking. Oh yeah.
I like that purple with the fucking wild berry, the purple frosting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Okay. Damn,
I was just telling my wife, I'm like, hey, have you guys ever tried it's like chocolate chips? So not the cookie dough one, but the chocolate chip one.
I've never tried that.
Pop that one in the microwave, 15 seconds. Holy shit.
It's the vanilla, like the white pastry, right? And then it has, what color's the frosting on it?
It's a drizzle. It's a chocolate drizzle.
It's just a drizzle.
Yeah, it's a drizzle.
Yeah, that's what I know you're talking about.
There's so many different ones, but that one, oh fuck, dog, that one's fucking.
I think brown sugar for sure. I think I like s'mores.
S'mores is good. I like to throw that one in the mix. Like every now and then, I want s'mores. My wife has s'mores.
I'm not a marshmallow guy, but I do like that s'mores. And then like the OG
cookie dough ones,
strawberry.
The cookie dough one, I'll actually put it in the fridge.
What?
And I'll eat it. Yeah, that one cold is really fucking good. Same with the Oreo ones. If you ever do the Oreo one.
Yeah. Oh, the Oreo. Man, the Oreo's nice because you got some texture. You got some crunch.
Yeah.
Crunch on there. Yeah.
And I haven't had a Pop-Tart in a minute.
Damn, you got me going, dude. I never fucking had Pop-Tarts.
I'm known for it, bro. That's the Fat Joe recipe, dog.
Joe.
Yeah, that's the secret.
Joe,
fucking you out the secrets.
He got me on the fucking the 7-Eleven cookies last off season, man.
That one got me to 300 pounds my first time. Those
bro, it was every day. I'd get up. Every day I'd get up, I'd go to fucking 7-Eleven, get my coffee, get my 3 packs of cookies, get to work, eat my first meal, and then have my cookies every day. It was part of my fucking day.
Yeah.
They had these red velvet ones that are fucking.
Bro, the red velvet. Oh my God. Honestly, they're all good, bro. 7-Eleven cookies.
They're all good. But those red velvet, you don't really see red velvet cookies too often. So
these motherfuckers deep in prep right now.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he's only a week ahead of me. Think about that. We're right there.
Yeah, bro. I know, literally. And that's it.
I'm going to talk about Pop-Tart. Y'all motherfuckers smiling. God damn,
you can see my smile lines consistently.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
He said, Chris started asking me about training, man. Get the fuck out of here. Talk about Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. They're good, man. Dang.
Yeah, the other
really
day,
thought about food, man.
Paul's girl I walk in, she's in the kitchen, and I just smell something. I'm like, man, what the fuck is that? She's like, it is not maple brown sugar Pop-Tarts. They were the toaster, man, and it created this aroma and the fucking, oh my God.
Bro, to be toasting them is, I'd never even take the time to do that. That's something like post-show I would do for sure. Take my time to toast them.
Yeah.
Me and Chris were talking the other day. I don't know if you've seen this before, Joe, but so I was raised by my grandma, man. So she's old school. So she grew up eating like homemade butter, like butter went on everything.
Oh shit. Yeah.
She'd save bacon grease and shit like that, right? Cook with it. Uh, man, she'd make, there's two different things she'd do on her. She'd make brownies, homemade brownies, like with the fudge frosting, and then she'd do banana bread. But on both of those, bro,
Oh,
she'd pull them out the oven and just put a fucking slab of butter on the banana bread like that.
so
This man
good.
still on that banana bread, boy. So
Man, you talk about, damn, that's good. Man,
See, so when it comes to sweets, I'm a decadent guy. I don't like candy. I like fucking
me too. I don't fuck
cakes,
with candy, bro.
pastries, cookies, like
hell yeah.
donuts.
Yeah,
I like shit like that, man. So
bro.
it's
Nancy
that's my
and the
shit.
boys are like sour candies, like stuff. I could care less about the
Yeah, I
candy.
don't give a fuck about none of
Yeah. Man.
That's because you ain't black, bro.
that.
Baby on them Skittles, man.
All the time, man.
Yeah, that
Always
candy.
eating
They love
candy.
candy,
When I
man.
worked in the high school, man, I was like, all these dudes up here eating little fucking Skittles in the morning and stuff. I'm like, oh heck no.
I trained with this light skinned dude way back when I was a teenager, and he always had like Twizzlers or Airheads and fucking full as fuck, look like light skinned black dude. I'm like, bro, like he's natural too. I'm like, how are you so round just eating candy all the time, bro?
Yeah. I don't know. What is
His insulin was always spiked, bro.
bro,
Fucking
seriously.
crazy, bro.
What's your food
Round
like
and
right
forward.
now, Joe? Or what are y'all doing? Kind of like just low day, high days and shit?
Yeah, pretty much. But we're done with the low lows and we're done with the crazy spikes of
High.
highs.
Just kind of like
So
finding that
it's
sweet
more of
spot.
literally like he's right now. We're looking at the look, right. It's like, okay, I need you to check in pretty much every other day because what I want to see is like I'm gonna try to find where it's like maybe right below maintenance to see if we can take off any more without hurting the physique. Cause I'm fucking peeled right now, but it's like, okay, I want to make sure we're like nailing the coffin here. So
Okay.
I'm gonna monitor it and then we're gonna check in every other day. And so right now, where my food, it's low, but high enough to try to avoid digging into any possible muscle.
Okay.
And he doesn't want to see the scale go up or down in any like spikes. It's just like gradual, but
Okay.
we're right there. I'm pretty much coasting in at this point. If
Yeah.
anything, with like we'll stay here and then he'll slowly feed me up. There's no crazy like spike in food. It's like let me just fill you up and then we're gonna hold that and go into the show.
I don't
How
think.
do your muscles feel, man? Do you feel fresh or do you kind of feel run down? How do you feel honestly?
Um I don't feel run down. That's not the word. I definitely don't feel like I'm
Explosive.
1,000% not full. Yeah, like I get a pump still and stuff, but
But
you
yeah,
know I
so
use
there's room.
pump.
There's room.
Yeah, there's room, so that's why he's like I'm flat, but I'm not so flat that I'm stringy looking. You know, like
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm in a healthy spot muscularly. Like the people that see me in person are like, damn, Joe, like it's pretty like your muscles look
Round.
fresh. They don't,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they don't look like they're beaten up or tired.
Yeah.
So we're in a really good spot. So
That's great.
Yeah, that's a great place to
What
be.
do when you are at this phase right now, is cardio still in or where's it at?
yeah, so this whole prep, okay, the highest my cardio has gone for the first time in my whole career, it was like 3 days straight, 40 minutes. And it dropped right back down to like 30. And I was at 30 for most of the time. But
Yeah.
these last like 2 weeks, I've done 35.
Yeah.
And I'm still at 35 right now. But it's just a incline treadmill walk. It's literally a 5 incline, 2.5 speed. So nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy, bro. That's awesome, man.
5 days a week.
That's another sign of, well, obviously, like, accumulating more muscle and things like that. But I think that's another sign of like a happy physique, not stressed out, So,
Yeah,
well,
man.
and that goes back
It's
to you're
a
not sleeping a whole lot, bro. I think people get so, anyways. We won't go down the sleep avenue, but yeah.
dude, my
Yeah.
off season, my sleep was horrible.
I,
And I swear to God, right now, okay, on stage, or sorry, the morning of the show for Texas, it was Texas or Tampa, I can't remember which one. I was 247.0. This yesterday morning at my lowest, what's looking like it's gonna be the lowest, it was 258.0.
Damn,
So I'm
shit.
projected to be about like 262, 263 on stage.
Damn,
So
son, that's big dog stuff.
yeah,
I mean, that's what 13 pounds,
yeah.
12, run
So
somewhere in there.
yeah, but like I'm my conditioning right now is matching, I would say maybe even a tiny bit better than Texas, where I was like, holy shit, Joe's condition. So
Dude,
I'm really proud of what we did. So
good
that's
for
why
you,
I'm on
bro.
these podcasts and I'm like, as a bodybuilder, I've won as far as like what our job is, and this to improve every season. I excelled what I thought I was gonna do.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited. I haven't posted anything because I really want that shock factor to be like, holy shit,
For
that's
sure.
nothing like what we saw in Texas. That's
Dude, hey,
exciting.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for both of you guys, man.
You're gonna be there, ain't you, Chris?
Yeah, dude. Yesterday,
Yeah.
man, I pulled up from getting that pec deck, and my girl was like, "We should go on a trip." And I was like, "Yo, the Tampa Pro is, August 30th." She's like, "What, just a bodybuilding trip?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, just a bodybuilding trip." And she was like, "Let's go." I was like, "Say less, man. We booked the tickets right
Oh,
then and there."
cool, man. Yeah.
Dude, that's the exciting. I know it's not all for me, right? There's a lot of excitement for the show, but just knowing that I have people there
Oh,
that,
Hell yeah.
are friends of mine, family, just a support system, like that's such a good fucking feeling, bro. I don't think anybody wants to travel and not hear their fucking cheers, Like it's
yeah.
exciting to have people with you.
It's like that's
I'm
why
gonna be
you do it,
yelling like
bro.
a motherfucker there, bro. I don't do library bodybuilding, bro. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
no,
yelling.
my man, my mom, right, since I was a kid, like playing football, you could clearly hear her when you're in the fucking game. Like that's how loud
Hell
she
yeah.
was. Like,
That's
and I've had that support my whole life, and so it's like it's such a blessing to be able to, in my adult fucking chasing of my dreams and shit, I
still
still have that same,
so
following
That's
cool,
and
dope.
man. So
support.
cool.
Yeah,
We'll see, man. I may pop out there. I'm not gonna do it. Even if I, get the card and stuff, I'm not gonna go do it. But so my plan is obviously I'm gonna go win Mr. USA. And then on August 5th, we're going to the Dominican Republic for 7 days.
Hell yeah.
So it would be the weekend before, but I'm gonna I think possibly try to just go be there. You know what I mean? Be kind of show face and
You
mingle,
should,
whatever,
man.
network a little bit. I think it'd be cool for me. So I may be out there. It's gonna be a great show. I'm fired up to see you, bro.
yeah. I'm just super excited to share that stage with those guys. Like these are all people I looked up to and shit. I mean, and then
Yeah.
I became a pro the same year as Ken, and
Hell yeah.
it's been
Oh
a dream of
wow.
mine to, like, when we first got on Fit
Yeah.
Nation podcast, like, "Hey, Ken, it'd be really dope to stand next to you one day on stage. It's gonna happen," and here we are, I'm
There you
like,
are,
"Damn,
bro.
this is cool as fuck."
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Making
Ken's a
memories,
freak
bro.
too, man.
Yeah,
Ken
it's
looks incredible.
I mean, you want to be with the best in the world, bro. And in Tampa, I mean, that's literally the best in the world right there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they call it
That's
death
really cool.
row, so, you win a
That's what
show
I've been
like that, it
hearing, man.
really
That's been
you
yeah, I've been hearing that. They're calling is it death row, murderers row? Is it? Yeah,
it
anyway.
it's death row, just because, those shows, it's like those are like the last American shows before
Okay.
the
So it's like
Olympia.
yeah, boom, boom, boom. Is Atlanta? Is that an open show?
It is now. It wasn't last year. It was, I
Oh
think they had
shit.
212, I
Okay.
think. But yeah, they put an open category in it this year.
And
So
When
that's
you're gonna
when is
everybody
Atlanta?
yeah, is it like
right after Tampa.
right
The
after?
weekend
So
afterwards?
it's Tampa, then Atlanta, and then Texas, all back to
Like,
back.
oh man, I might have to come to Atlanta too. I got some boys in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's why I couldn't figure I didn't know if it was an open show, but I think Fuad was talking about it. Some guys doing that,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
that'd be
whoever
something.
you're gonna see in Tampa not qualify, you're gonna see that same lineup in those
Why
other
would you
two.
not, bro? It's
It,
freaking next
it's
door,
it's
dude.
dumb. Yeah, like you give
Literally
yourself
next
three
door.
shots.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah,
fool not to do it, so
yeah,
and you're
absolutely.
already conditioned. Like last year was the first time I ever did two shows in a year. I've never done more than one. I usually call it. But
Shoot,
again,
okay.
like it was like I'm already like I have the size to be competitive. So I was like, okay, well, if it's something if I place really well and it's kind of like close,
Yeah,
like we'll see if we can like just fine tune into the next show, which is exactly what happened. I even improved the placing. I pushed
yeah,
Jordan
yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, so it's like there's a lot that can happen if like it's a conditioning thing or a peaking thing.
yeah,
I
So
think I think a lot can happen in that week too. Like once your body is like, oh, I pushed the water off or manipulated the water once, it's kind of familiarized. Like, okay, if we got to do this again, and usually with that food settling in and the glycogen settling in, you come in harder that next week.
Yeah,
From what I see, I mean,
exactly.
we saw that with Jordan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
What,
hardest
do you
part for me was, oh, sorry.
No, dude, go ahead,
What?
go ahead.
I was just gonna say the hardest part for me, because I never did that before,
Yeah,
was
mental.
the mental part of not being able to celebrate with my family
Yeah,
and
man.
literally being told, Joe, the only thing you can eat after the show today is it was 8 ounces of chicken and 150 grams of rice.
Oh,
That was
man.
it,
But
bro. That was
but
rough.
but that's why you gotta be. That's why you're gonna be dominant, bro. A good pro career. You know, that's the shit. That's the decisions that add up, man. Those
Discipline.
Yeah,
are the
but I want to
decisions that add
mention
up.
that because, like, even myself, bro, it doesn't matter how like driven I am.
Yeah.
Those mental battles, like, dog, it's like, well, how bad do you fucking want it, Joe? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
here we go. Like,
Absolutely,
this is
bro.
how bad I fucking want it. You know,
Well, that's what you
I can
do,
do
right?
this shit.
Post-show, yeah, I mean, that's no matter what, you typically get a little off-plan meal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most
So
people
to
do.
not have that and
I
going
think
to, I was like, the drive was just there. It's like, okay, I want to be someone
yeah,
great. So this is what's gonna take.
yeah, I think it says a lot, I mean, just too about Compton, you know what I mean? The fact that a lot of coaches would've just been like, "Okay, bro," like, just because, just to be nice.
But
They would've gave you something, but Compton said, "Nah, bro, we're gonna do what
but
you
you
need to do."
you improved.
That's
You
what I'm saying.
improved. So
He did
yeah,
And
what
that's
was necessary and wasn't he took the fucking feelings out of it, just had that machine mentality, like, "Hey, this is what we gotta do for you to do better," you know? What did y'all,
he's
change that week? Do you
we
remember?
literally just we lowered my food to try to get that little bit more out of me. So
That's
because I
it.
didn't do nothing crazy to carb up,
Yeah,
I wasn't like too far gone from it. Just took me like 2, 3 days to get any water off me. Gave me 2, 3 days to dig down a little bit more, and then to kind of coast into the show with a better carb up plan.
so yeah,
More depleted physique with a better carb up plan and ideas how much I really needed. And my body thrives on water and sodium more than even carbs itself. So it's one of those
really?
things like I'm drinking water the day of the show. It's like 3 liters. Um,
That's damn.
Joe, what time during the day do you train?
Typically, so like right now, 12 to 1 p.m. So
Are
I'll
you doing
have
are
three
you
meals in.
are you doing that specifically because you feel the best, or are you doing that specifically because, hey, I'm full blown in the gym, peaked out throughout the day. That's my best look in the day because that's when you're projected to go on prejudging, or are you not thinking that far into it?
So personally, it's for performance in the gym right now.
Yeah,
That's
Understood.
three. So like for example, when we were digging deep, I got 3 carb meals prior to training. The
yeah,
post workout, like cream of rice, and
yeah.
then 2 carbless meals. So I'm like, okay, those last two aren't going to do anything. The post workout's meant for post workout, so I'm going to utilize these carbohydrates for the training, try to get the most out of the training, and then just kind of fucking starve
Start.
at night essentially.
Yeah,
So I
Are
absolutely.
mean,
you
because that's gonna the goal is to maintain as much muscle as possible, right? So my performance has to stay.
So that
are
So
you
that
guys
carry weight.
leaders on chick? Oh my, well, go ahead, Pete, my fault.
No, just saying, I think it's important, like, when that food does get low to try to prioritize the carbs surrounding your session, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys show day eaters? Like, do you eat 2, 3 meals or however much is needed, or do you kind of try to load before? Is it just all dependent on the look the day before you get up prejudging?
As of lately, I guess because of the timing of a pro, showing, I get 3 meals in typically. As an amateur, it was only two. I would have 2 meals. So, yeah, and then with each meal is a certain amount of fluid because again, my body responds really well with fluid. And yeah, there's even like you throw in the like Rice Krispies or whatever
Yeah, shit like that.
going in, the sugar spikes and the
Yeah.
chips. But
You know what's crazy? Like,
there's
no, sorry, bro. I keep
no, I
interrupting
was
you.
gonna say, you guys know the process, like, of what you guys do, so
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah, yeah.
different.
I was for the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
No, what I was gonna say is it's kind of funny because like, everybody is generally so different because like, Joe, like, you're not, like, naturally, a super lean, dry guy. At least I don't think so, right? Like, you carry
Well, so okay, well, off season, I
yeah,
get watery,
that's what I'm
but,
saying. Yeah.
it's weird, it's polar opposites, like,
Bro, yeah.
I don't use diuretics. I
That's
in
crazy.
2022,
Yeah,
we used half of one,
yeah.
and at prejudging, Justin was like, "Hey, man, I probably shouldn't have had you do that because it kinda, like, it depleted me too much.
Yeah.
And so he had to give me fluid before finals, and my body kind of woke up.
Wow.
So that was the only time in the last, I've been with Justin going on, it's 4 years. So, only time I ever did that. So all
Yeah.
those other shows, there was no diuretics involved. If anything, I had
Right.
more fluid.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just funny because like me, typically, like I'm like I'm kind of a watery dude. Like I'll be peeled, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'll still get like sock lines or shit like that if I didn't drink enough fluid through the day and things like that. But for me, I can't do a lot of water on the show day. Well, I haven't. I will say recently though, doing like post workout shots has been after 3 meals and like 4 liters, and I feel like I've been looking pretty sharp. But so it may be different this time around. But everybody's so different when it comes to the water intake that like so you need a coach, man. It's hard to there's definitely no set peak for people because you would think like a
Right.
drier guy or maybe a guy who typically holds water couldn't do any fluid on the show day or just very small sips. But then here you are drinking 3 liters, you know, or whatever you
You know,
said. It's just strange.
even something that surprised people was for for Tampa and Texas.
Yeah.
Um, I was on GH the whole time. Usually we would pull that like
Wow.
10 days out.
I just
Yeah,
pulled
we
mine.
stayed. Yeah, we stayed with it in the system. But I
Wow.
think that definitely played in my favor, right? So one of the things that stands out is naturally I just have a wider set waist. It's not crazy huge, it's just wider, right? So on my side shots, I benefit because my stomach's flat as fuck.
Yeah, I do this.
And again, that's like something that I need to play on, right?
And
So like
your
the
chest is full of
the
shit, yeah.
the so that's the thing. So I don't carb up much, but you know how GH kind of brings almost like a fullness to your muscle. So it
Yeah.
kind of played in my favor to be
Yeah.
dry like that, keep the GH in, not have to carb up crazy high,
'Cause your
and use that
midsection
fluid
hurts.
manipulation. Yeah. So because
That
I
makes
it
sense.
gave me that crazy those side
Yeah.
shots. It's like, damn, like he's that big and his gut's not out. That's a
Are you
benefit.
using, Serostim or using generics?
Generics. I've used generics
Yeah.
since 2022.
There you go, man. Telling you, man. I don't know. I used some Sero I got a kit just to kind of bring me into USA's. Just it was something Branch wanted to do, and I was able to find one for whatever. So I bumped, I was on like I was on 10 units of generic basically forever, all the way through off season,
Yeah.
most of prep, and these last 6 weeks, I got the Serostim. So I was like, oh, I'll go to 6 units because it's supposed to be better. I don't know if I noticed anything, bro. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever use it again or not. We'll see. It depends.
It's one of yeah, for me, look, it's very hard for me, especially in a prep, to go with
Spend the money, bro.
away from well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So like I'm like, man, I know this has worked.
Yeah.
So maybe this could benefit me, or maybe
Yeah.
it doesn't though. Am I willing to take that chance? So I want to tell you guys
Yeah.
a story. For Texas, right? Okay, for Tampa and Texas, this year was I couldn't find real Halo. So
Okay.
So we weren't trying to let's say, okay, if we can get something cool, if not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it for Tampa, but then I got it for Texas. And when I got it for Texas, it's like, okay, well, Elo's known as like a powerlifting kind of thing. So at the same time, it's like you get faked for D-ball all the time, all the fucking time. And so I remember sitting there. I bought this. This was actually pretty expensive what I got because it was so last minute and from a source that I never really got from. I was sitting at the table and I swear to God, I was just staring at it. And I was like, if this has a possibility of ruining everything or getting me only 1% better, is it worth even fucking taking? Even if I bought it, like even if I spent all that money on it,
Yeah.
everything in my fucking body told me, Joe, don't take it. Didn't take it. Had the best look of my career in Texas. That's what you guys all saw go down.
No Halo.
I took it. No Halo. I took it after, and
Right?
I got watery as fuck.
No
It
way,
was
Man.
fucking
bro.
D-ball.
Man,
So
listen to his gut.
if I didn't listen to my gut, the
Wow.
Joe Palacios whole thing would have never happened.
Wow,
This
bro.
Man.
That's crazy.
so yeah, bro. Right now I have I found
Scary.
some. Paul actually did me the favor of trial running it. So
Okay.
we're gonna
Oh,
run
there you
it.
go.
Yeah, we're gonna try it, but I believe we're gonna try it next Monday or something. Maybe he
Yeah.
hasn't said it yet, but he said if we do try, it'll be about 2 weeks out.
Man, you're
So
not even
we're
on
gonna
Halo.
see. No, I'm not.
Dang. I like Halo. I'm on Halo. We put Halo in and like shit, 5 weeks out we put Halo in.
So normally I would put it in 3, maximum 4 weeks out.
Yeah.
However, it's because of the possibility of a longer season. Because look,
Okay, there
say
you
I
go.
qualify with
Yeah.
Tampa or I don't. Say I qualify for Atlanta or I don't. I have to go all the way to Texas.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm fucking qualifying. Like, so
Yeah.
one of
Oh,
these
yeah,
motherfuckers.
sure, bro.
And
For sure.
then I go to the Olympia. So it's like, how much toxicity do I want to add to my body with that possible duration of time
Yeah.
where
It,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just throw that bitch in there? So it's just more of a health thing.
yeah. And
But
if the look's
typically I
there.
got 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
And again, yeah, you just saw the look in Texas, what I was able to bring.
Bro, exactly.
Obviously, if you have the tools, use them, and if they're fucking real. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, is it going to make or break me? No, but if
How
it
old are
can
you,
make me a
Joe?
little better. 32.
Yeah, you still got 10, 12 years, however long you want to
Yeah,
play
you
it.
see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even in my, a lot of these podcasts that I've done, like, I don't know if you guys have heard any of like my drug use and stuff as far as like gear goes, but I don't run nothing crazy. My off seasons are very simple.
Yeah.
Heck
Just
yeah.
more food driven. That's why Fat Joe's a fucking thing, because I've
Yeah,
always
man.
believed in food and training over any gear, but I do
Yeah.
obviously know that gear plays an important role.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I've always believed that because I was natural for so long, I saw how far training and food, just those two got me with
Yeah.
my physique. So I'm like, why would it be any different just with a little bit of strength and recovery boost? Like,
I
so
love
it's
that,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
okay,
And you don't have to do any crazy shit moving forward either, man. All
yeah.
you need is time and fucking consistency, and you're very well aware of that, man.
And then it's one of those things too, as you get better as a pro, you even learn how to train better, train smarter. It
Yeah.
adds longevity to your career as well as like, you don't have to worry about going in and getting fucked up and then it being over because you're very in tune with your body at this point. So yeah, bro, there's growing up in the sport, maturity in the sport, as long as you are open-minded, have no ego, and are around the right people.
Yeah. Around the right people, bro.
Mhm.
That's a big one. That's
Your
a big
circle's
one.
everything.
Man, dude. But that's a good mentality, man. I think luckily I've had Branch in my corner and he's old school. I think him and Justin are very similar coaching styles.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
yeah. What we do compared to what I hear others do. Some like when I first got with him, I was like, dude, what? Like, who's that? Paul, what up, dog?
Oh, he can't hear because of my headphones, but Pete,
I got you.
Pete says, hey.
Big Paul.
Oh, what up, Paul?
Yeah, I hear that. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks a lot fuller
Yeah.
right now than we do. Shit. But
Yeah,
I was like, I started kind of questioning things because
that's
I was
all.
like, man, well, I need to do more. Like, I'm not gonna turn pro doing just this. There's no way. And then I'm like, oh fuck, I'm 300 pounds and I've got abs and like what, you know what I mean? And then it's unreal, man. When you realize, well, when you find a training style that works for you and you just run with it, and then you push the food to the extreme, you know what I mean? And like, not just push the food to be like, I don't think people understand how you should really push the food, man.
Bro, when you say 7-Eleven cookies, that should fucking tell people because I mean, look, you
That,
lead by example, right? You're a coach
yeah,
yourself. You're not going to
yeah,
do something and be a hypocrite about it, bro. It
yeah,
comes down to that shit, man. I've told many people that there's a certain point where, yes, you're going to get to the body weight that you desire and be able to eat that cleanly to maintain that. But
yeah.
when you're chasing these new body weights, getting past these plateaus, these places you've never been, you got to do some shit to make it happen.
It's
So
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's what it is.
Everybody's got a little bit fucking fat, bro.
bro.
You have
Yeah.
to. I don't
Have
care
to.
who you are. If you want to
Yeah,
put on the kind of size that is required nowadays to be competitive as an open bodybuilder, you're
man.
gonna have to get fucking up there. Trust
But
me.
that's
I've
and it's
gotten up
such.
there.
Body ain't gonna get to 300 pounds bullshit, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
You
that's the
can't get
thing
there by
drive
mistake.
me nuts. It's like it's such a thing right now that you hear people saying, "Oh, you just seem to be in like a 400 calorie surplus." And you know, that's it. These are like bodybuilders. There's that dude from the UK, Cuba. I'm not sure his name. Which he's a good bodybuilder. He's got great athletes. He's a great coach, but he's also he's not a first call out open guy. He's in my opinion, he's been very stagnant. This is nothing against the guy. I'm just saying, uh, I don't think it works, bro. I think if you are trying to be a freak and you are trying to get to a first call out open bodybuilding show, like you have to do shit that doesn't make sense on paper, and that's eating in thousands of caloric surplus. You know what I mean? It's not. Oh well, just I'm gonna increase my food just around my training, so you know I'm like it's
Do
like
you
you're
see?
just
Yeah.
gonna eat, bro. Like,
People
uh,
just make things so complicated and they try to put fine tuning this, and that. It's like, bro, there's a time and place for everything, but
absolutely.
fundamentals is where it's at. You got to eat more to get bigger, and you
Oh,
got to eat
yeah,
less to get fucking shredded. Like, it's
yeah,
very simple.
yeah,
So, I mean, there's little rules within that,
yes,
right? Like, you got to make sure your protein intake's in there. You got to
yeah,
be consistent in the surplus. You know,
yeah,
you don't want to shoot that surplus like I'm going to add an additional 2,000 calories a day. Yeah, then you're going to accumulate too much fat. But
yeah. There's
within
absolutely a
reason,
check. Absolutely,
yeah, everything within reason. But it's not that complicated. Like,
yeah,
I always tell people, you know, the people that try to be perfect all the time. I feel like I'm not gonna say for all of them, but they get stuck in the vanity of the sport, and that's not what the fuck this is.
yeah,
Like, there's a passion in the training and just what it takes to be the look, not I just want to look like a statue and pretty all the fucking time. No, man, we got in this because we love training. And then the
absolutely,
look just kind of was just the cherry on top to see like what our
yeah.
fucking hard work brought. Like, it's not about that.
And then man, to top off of that too, training intensity, and actually, obviously, like I think I don't know. Do you still train to failure, or are you kind of one in the tank right now? Well, just in general, you.
Just in general, I actually said this on Jay's podcast. I don't really train to failure. If I hit a failure set, yeah, if I hit a failure set, it's the last working set of each angle that I hit.
Okay.
And like it's like what do you call it? Mechanical failure? Like, or no, where you can't do a
Yeah.
full rep anymore.
Yeah,
But
mechanical
that's
failure.
Muscle
failure.
failure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
but I'm
but
not gonna do I don't
your
do
but
partials, I don't do none of that shit. Like I
but
just
but your one rep before your failure is far beyond
So
99% of people's failure
that's what I'm
because
getting at.
you're very aware of the stimulus, you're very aware of where you want to place tension, you're very aware of your own biomechanics, you're very aware of about leverage and angles. So it's like I take what you say, like, yeah, just probably stopping from a rep shy of failure, but that is fucking far beyond most of these people. Like
yeah, no, no, no,
Exactly.
no.
I asked the dude the other day, like, we're about to get on a Smith machine. I was like, hey, bro, you done with this mirror? Dude's in there posing in the mirror. I'm like, put a fucking hoodie on and get to work, brother. You know?
So that's
Damn.
the thing, right? What did I say, right? You gotta put yourself through the trenches to understand things later, you know, like
Yeah.
I did train to failure to partial reps to like there's
Yeah.
nothing left in the tank where my fucking tendons hurt after and shit. I feel like that is all completely necessary. You
Yes.
learn your body, you learn what that even means so that when you train and you train by quote unquote feel, you are literally feeling the training as you go so you can adapt to what you got to do.
Yeah.
So you're getting the most out of the body, but not so far that you're eventually going to hurt the body. So you can
Yeah.
get more out of it. And that's
Yeah.
why I
Once
say you pump up the balloon as high as possible, but even in order to get that balloon to start pumping, you have to understand how close you are to that failure point because it won't really get stimulated unless you do. But you have to have experience. Like you can't do that as a beginner. It's not gonna happen.
Well, and that's the thing too, what Chris is hitting on is like people don't understand what failure is, and the intensity that you bring to a set is going to dictate how far you actually take it. I can hit failure, like I can go into a set, chill, whatever. Oh yeah, that's good. You know what I mean? And that's failure, right? I couldn't complete a rep. If I go into a set with a different mindset, where like, man, I'm about to fucking kill this weight. This shit's mine. Blah 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 blah. You're gonna add 5 extra reps to that same weight. You know what I mean?
you
Like, just the intensity and the effort that you actually can put into a set
and the intent with what you're trying to
Yeah,
do
tell what I'm
too.
trying
So
to
like
do. It's just
when
totally
I
different.
not to be like what I used to do, but I used to train just ballistic and just I'm just gonna move this motherfucker,
Yeah.
and if my
I'm
shit
sure we all
snaps,
do,
like
yeah.
I'll take the mechanical failure as long as I reach muscular failure. That was my mindset.
Yeah.
But like that, you got to know, like you, like Joe said, you have to have it. Like you got to build it in order to be able to polish it. So I guess that what that quote is: paint with broad strokes, not to find the chisel right out the gate.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
I mean, we
Absolutely.
literally do it with our look, right? We get a
Yeah.
little fat and we clean it up. And the next time we get to that same weight, it just looks better.
It's
You
better.
just grow into it, right? It's the same with training. You grow into your training, you mature with your training, you understand what stimulate, not annihilate really means, like all
Yeah,
those
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
things.
Like
Um,
Jay told Phil, he was like, "Why are you doing the fucking 180s? Like you have the ability to feel those 130s smoother, place the tension with intent where you want to feel it, and you're gonna get more out of that." But man, like you said, there's a time and a place for everything. You know what I mean?
yeah, everything I teach now is nothing that I preached in the beginning. And that's because I was still a beginner. I
Yeah.
was doing the things that beginners do. And that's perfect. It got me to this point. Like you learn as you go. But again, like I did barbell work when I was before I became a quote unquote machine guy. I did the
Right.
dumbbells. I was
Yeah.
repping 150-pound dumbbells for sets of 20, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
what I would do, you know? Like so it's like
Not long
it's
ago when
all
I started
necessary.
not long ago when I followed you, I guess probably maybe 3, 4 years now, but it's like you were, I mean, incline smithing 5 plates aside and, squatting 6
Yeah.
plates aside. Like you've been there, done that. Like, you
So put a guy that does the 150 for 20, put him on a machine. You bet your fucking ass that this guy's gonna feel it and stimulate a lot better than you. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Absolutely.
So all the fundamental things, I've even told people like, look, say I post on YouTube, do not watch if it's a beginner, like don't watch my early stuff. Don't watch my stuff now. Watch my early stuff
There you
because
go.
that's the version of you that you need to train like. The
Yeah.
pyramid sets, the weight on the bar, like no rep tempo, just fucking pick it up. Like you just got to pick
Yeah.
it up. Make sure it goes
And
up. That's it. Like, yeah.
and you'll know when you need to change your fucking training up when you're
Yes.
fucking 290 fucking pounds you know what I mean?
Seriously.
Like
Yeah.
Yes.
like if you're 220 and you're like, "Oh, I don't want to blow my gut out." It's like, "Come on, bro." Like your kind of perception of what bodybuilding is a little diluted. But when you're fucking, all right, another off season, I'm shot right back up to 295. Maybe you don't need to fucking put 600 pounds on your back anymore, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
There's a difference. I tell everyone the same. Me and Hunter have had this conversation, I believe, on the podcast, Gasps podcast. The
Yeah.
only reason our training changed is because it had to,
Yeah.
not because
Yep.
we necessarily wanted it to. Your
Gotcha.
body gets banged up, but even as a professional, right? I've always said, I said it on the podcast, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. But now it's like, that's not going to work to develop the things that need to develop. Like, so it's got to be more fine tuned. There's got to be more methodology and precision in the training to bring up specific things in the body now.
Yeah.
I can't just train ballistic and heavy and balls to the wall where I get nervous like a fucking football game before a set. Like
Yeah.
it's not about that anymore. It's like you have to differentiate. Well, do I want to be a bro or do I want to become a pro? Because
Exactly. Yeah.
that's where you got to make the decision in your head and say,
Yeah.
okay, bro has gotten me to pro level status, but to get me to a higher pro level status, I can't be a bro anymore. This is
Yeah.
where people get lost in the mix and they stop developing their physiques and give up because they're not willing to let their ego go and mature in the sport
Yeah.
Yeah.
itself.
It's like you play college ball, you get drafted, you play minor league ball, now you're a pro. And being a pro is from your training, your nutrition, your awareness, and your maturity and cycle support. Your like Pete with you, I was like with posing, man, like you could crank down and let it show like with your individuals. But man, when you're up there and you're fucking in the lineup, man, be the professional guy who's worked on his posing. A professional bodybuilder is not just the guy who works out and eats. It's a professional along everything that it goes into being a
Polished.
professional
Gotta
bodybuilder,
be polished.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Speaking of bro and pro, do you train like a bro split or what do you train, Joe?
I do bro split. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
huge on volume.
Yeah.
I've always been a huge believer in I'd rather over like over recover than under recover.
Yeah.
So that way I know I'm not wasting time at the same like because it depends on how I remember perception, right?
Yeah.
If I'm recovered, that means I can push the next time.
Yeah.
not hold back. So if I go in and train too frequently, because it's hard for me to hold back, like it really is. So for me personally,
Joe
doing like
fucking
push-pull legs has been fucking hard. I've tried
yeah.
it and I get banged up. And
Yeah.
I always feel like I get like not I wouldn't say injured, but I get these pains I shouldn't be getting because
Yeah.
I just train too hard per session. So it's definitely benefited me to do a bro split. And I mean shit, if you hit something right the first time,
Yeah.
you don't need that second session to get the most out of what you should have gotten the first one. So
I agree, man.
um and there's
I
nothing
agree.
wrong with people to do push pull legs. It's all preference,
No.
right? It works. Clear. Most of the
Abs
bodybuilding world actually does a variation of that
a
nowadays.
lot of
But that
guys do,
bro
yeah.
split works. I
Yeah.
just love being focused and zoned in on one fucking area.
Yeah.
The contractions just feel better because you're just putting more and more blood in that same muscle over time, and every angle like enhances just the volume of the muscle. It's my favorite way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way. The only difference is since I've always had to bring my legs up is I split legs, but that's the only difference.
Yeah.
I
See, I used to split legs, but
okay, yeah.
my hammies. I've even noticed this year, right? Like, we'll have a great hang to my hammies. The only thing I need to bring up, and in my
Yeah.
opinion, is the width, where that comes from the actual adductor itself.
I'm gonna say it's
So
like
I
an
can
adduct
always,
yeah.
my adductors from the front are great, but from the back, they're not as thick. So
Yeah,
it's
dude.
weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that's
Is that
something already, right? Getting ready for shows, right? You're at this point, what you're already going to start working on going
yeah.
into the next off season. So that's
Yeah.
a huge thing I'm gonna work on because everything else is kind of there. The pieces are there. So I'm just trying to fill out
So
every little hole that I see.
okay, so
I think and this might sound weird, but like as your quads, the vastus lateralis, as that starts popping more and more off the hip with more volume, more years on you, Joe, I think that's going to even create a crazier illusion on the pop off the hip from the rear double,
Yeah.
your back lat.
that's
It's just
true.
Yeah.
maturity, man.
That's
Just a
true.
little more,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think we gained about the same tissue, Joe. Well, no, I think last year USA's, I think I was 240, 249, 248 in the morning, and then now I don't know. Chris seen my photos this morning, man. It's 264. My best looks have been like 263 to 265. So
I think today was spot on the morning, man.
that's 264. Yes, I think we'll
It
be
it it
obviously
pays to take
drastic.
second, huh?
Yeah, it pays to take second, bro. Absolutely.
That was a blessing. I tell everybody that was a huge blessing for me, and
Oh
I'm really
man.
glad that happened. I wasn't mad, but I was
Yeah.
like that much more driven.
Yeah, and just people watching, our 260s do not look, even merely close.
I'm
Just
I'm
to
5'8".
throw that
I'm
out
five
there.
eight.
I'm 6 foot, so yeah.
That man 5'7". Come on now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your look is really good though, bro. Like
Thanks,
I like
man.
it a lot.
Thank you,
You
man.
did bring your legs up a ton.
Yes. Yeah, legs came up a ton. I kept them split the whole time. I trained. I remember. You may not remember because I think you were getting ready to go compete too. But we talked the day after. I think the day or two after USA's. Talked on the phone. I was on
I
the
called you.
stereo. You called
Yeah,
me.
I was at Planet Fitness doing my
There you go.
cardio for
There you go. And
Texas.
I was doing my cardio, and you called me, and we were talking about training, and obviously you talked me through that second place and stuff, and but this whole year I trained legs, just that constant tension, no bouncing out of the hole, no locking out of the top, higher volume, and it's a game changer, dude. For me, it was a big
Bro,
game
you
changer,
you put heart and precision into your reps, you're gonna
man.
fucking grow.
I, absolutely. And honestly, it's more challenging. Like people are like, "Yeah, you're not chasing that load anymore. I'm not putting 8, 9 plates on a hat, but like, but you sure as shit can make 5, 6 plates heavy,
Hurt.
I mean, Pete,
heavy."
where are you gonna go, bro? You rode 495 for 10,
Yeah,
fucking touching your ankles. You gonna put 6 on there? Like, come on, bro.
I know,
Like,
I
And
know.
that's the thing too,
take
right?
that
Like
4 and fucking put it into fucking muscle, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it,
that's what I'm
right? Yeah,
saying. Like it's funny because again, I talked about kind of like an ego thing, and something that's really kept me motivated, bro, is like you find that pain, you chase that pain, you create that pump, you almost start to not miss the heavy ass crazy balls to the wall training. You get addicted to that feeling because
yeah,
they're
Yeah.
working, you're making a difference compared to like
That's
It's exciting to pick up a weight, but it's also sucks to be like, maybe that's gonna be the last time I do. You know?
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
seriously. It is a good it's a good feeling. It's
It's
definitely
euphoric.
The
yeah.
more muscle you have, the crazier the fucking pump too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And the better you get at those contractions, like you can get a fucking great pump on the first set of an exercise, bro, if it's enough weight to stimulate it. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, like this is gonna be like this the whole workout. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
yeah.
Do your shoulder mobility, like, damn, my fucking delts are pumped right now,
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Today I should feel that way today. I had quite a bit of food yesterday and today. Well, so yeah, we did 1,000 yesterday, and then 750 today. I'm gonna train after 3 days.
You train back?
Yeah, yeah. Just back.
This motherfucker put 7 on the mega mass, and I'm talking like squeezing this shit. He
Such
did it for 12, and he's like, "Fuck, I didn't get the fucking video. I'm gonna do it again." And I was like, "You don't need 2 sets, big guy. You know, you just hit fucking 7 plates for 12." This dude matches at 7 for 12. I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Hey, what
And
Halo?
I
Halo's
didn't
a hell of
record
a
it, but
drug.
yeah, Halo, the Halo.
This man ain't skipping no Halo.
Oh shit. But no, me and Chris had a good time, man. That was fun. We this off season for sure. We gotta get some trips lined up out there.
I'm there, man.
Or
This
y'all out
is
here.
what I do, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris, what's it called? Paul was telling me you want to make a trip out here too and train with us and get some
Yeah, I want to
sessions
learn
in.
from you, man. I want to learn. I want to see a professional of what we just talked about, how you switched up, get the most out of the machines, and I want to learn from you guys. So it'll be a great opportunity if that does come on the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always tell Paul like my sweet spot is 6 weeks post show. That's when I finally start feeling like myself again. Where
Oh
like
yeah,
I'm like I can have a conversation with you and not get annoyed, you know?
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
stay. I mean, y'all basically just continue prep, don't you? For the
Yeah, it's
yeah.
literally, and that's how I've made so much progress because I literally treat rebound like a prep. The only cheat meals I have during that rebound is that post show dinner the day after. You know, you get a kind of a free day, and I'll usually do a breakfast and a dinner with 2 bodybuilding meals in between.
Okay.
That Monday, it's 100% back on plan. No cheat meals for the whole duration. I don't even know what the duration of time is. It usually varies from 6 weeks to 10 weeks.
hell yeah.
So, but
What?
That's
it's
what it takes,
gotten me
man.
so far. Yeah, I've done that since the first time working with Justin, and I
Wow.
remember Paul noticed that, but saw my progress, and he was like, "Fuck, dog, man, I don't think I want to have any cheat
Crazy.
meals either."
I mean,
Because
honestly, like you're still so motivated too coming out of the shows. Like
yeah, it's a
that's
mindset.
such a
You're already in it.
yeah, it's such a good time to just continue it. Y'all just pull orals and keep injectables in, or what?
Yeah, so we pretty much every time run test NPP, and we actually throw in D-ball.
Oh, okay.
The
That's
reason
crazy.
being
Yeah.
is, I mean, think about how dry you are. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Water.
it's yeah, that water retention helps a lot.
Nasty, bro. Yeah, that's honestly a good time. I've never done it that way. I think we're gonna talk about doing it this way so that I could possibly do my debut next year. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I could really grow a lot. Because I'll get. I can't remember quite how big I got last year during those 8 weeks just on like tested GH and food. But I'm like, man, my body just wants to grow out of the show and still stay really lean. So I'd like to rebound like that if health's in a good spot, which it is right now. Yeah. So curious.
Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting year for me because I don't even know if we will rebound.
Because
Typically we
Olympia,
do, only because the duration of time that I'm
it's
competing
different,
actually.
dude. Yeah.
It's different.
That's
So
It
compared to being
go
one and done or back to back shows, like
just listen to your body, man. If your health is good, you're mentally in a good place, and you feel like you can rock out 6 to 8, take advantage of it, man. I mean, the
100%.
all those decisions, man, you're about to start really seeing some return on your investment, man. You know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited, man.
Yeah,
Excited
me
for
too.
everybody. Excited for everybody.
Yeah, I
Oh
wish I could
yeah.
go to USA's, bro. It's just that that's literally fucking right before I leave too, because I'm gonna get to Tampa on Monday following USA's. So just all that, I'm gonna be traveling and shit.
Be
Calling
chaos.
me like fuck, but yeah, it's too much on the body. So
Even if you say you get it in Tampa, are you gonna keep going or are you just gonna shut it down?
no, we're shutting it down. We're
Okay.
gonna the earlier I make it or
Yeah.
qualify, the more I can feed my body up, you know, kind of really, let's like give it a whatever you want to call it, if you want to call it a break
Well,
before
yeah,
we
yeah,
start
yeah.
going back down. And then there's a mini rebound you can get. I think it's like 7 weeks. So those first 4, I can just feed myself up, really bring it back to life without having
Absolutely.
to go too overboard
Super,
and
yeah,
then go back down. Kind of
Hey,
like Samson's done, you know? So,
yeah.
so you said 7 weeks if you but so you in shape if you feel like you could eat up for 4 weeks and then get ready in another 3.
but when I say eat up, it's like
Just
very gradual. Like,
staying
yeah, it's
full, like,
staying
not
full pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
not
I'm not
accumulated
like,
body fat, yeah,
no.
yeah.
No, I understand. I understand.
It would be nice and just pull orals down a little bit or something, freshen up, yeah, that's probably the only way to do it, bro. I don't know what, like, Jordan's doing right now, I don't know if they're, like, right back to it or not, but I couldn't imagine that's a long stint, dude. That's a long stint of prep.
I would think they would just keep literally, like you said, the test in and some
Yeah,
GH maybe.
exactly.
Give his body like 3-4 weeks and then throw about all
Throw it
back
back
in.
in, and, yeah, it'll probably respond better that way. Yeah,
Yeah, he won't burn
yeah,
out.
yeah, that's crazy. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Gentlemen, I have to go to a deep tissue
Ah,
I
look at
do that.
you.
I did that yesterday. That's why I didn't want to jump on. I do
for
2
sure.
Bet.
hours every single Wednesday.
Good for
Yeah,
you, bro.
every Thursday I get my hour in.
I actually got one scheduled for Thursday before USA's. I've never done like what do they call it? A something
Oh,
flush.
yeah, they pretty much flush out any excess water that your body may be holding.
Yeah,
I
dude.
actually, had that done for Ashley when she was pregnant because they swell up in their
Oh,
their
for
their
sure.
ankles and stuff, and it
Yeah,
was crazy, the difference. It's like,
man.
"Damn, girl," like,
I guess they're pretty
because this shit
legit.
was all yeah, yeah, it is.
You're like, dang, how is she doing, bro? Yeah, she's a
She's
pretty
doing
locked in
great.
right now, huh? Yeah,
Yeah, man, she's doing her bodybuilding thing, she
yeah.
wants to be a wellness competitor, she's training hard, she gets her
Oh,
meals
okay.
in. Yeah, so after my show, we're gonna kinda see where she's at. I wanna
Yeah.
clean up her look a little bit because she's, like, off season, and,
Okay.
just that uncomfortable, like, she's
She's pushing, bro.
thicker, but she's not sloppy at all, she's just
Yeah,
thick, and
just
that's what
thick,
it
man.
takes. She sees what it takes, right? So
Yeah,
lead by example, and so she has
yeah,
full on, like, she's a confident girl too, so it helps a lot.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, she was fucking pregnant as fucking heavy, so like she looks amazing right now compared to when she felt like
Totally
she was
different.
just like,
Yeah, totally different,
Yeah.
bro.
but we
That's
got
cool,
her
though,
lean
man.
before we pushed her, so that was cool. I got
Okay.
her in great shape
Yeah,
post pregnancy, and then we started building her up, gave her a break,
yeah.
built her up, and
Good for her, dude.
I'm excited for her.
I
Yeah.
love to see that, man, that so many moms get not I don't wanna say lost after their, babies, but, like, they almost feel guilty to, like, do anything for themselves. So I
You
think
know,
it's
I
cool when
I
they yeah.
I told her, sorry to cut you off. I
No, that's
told her before Jax was born, I said, "Hey, like, from me, your husband and the father of our child, like, don't you ever put Jax in front of your life.
there
Like,
you go.
you have your life, Jax has his, and he's an
Yeah,
addition to our lives.
yeah,
Don't say, oh, well, I have to live for him now. That is fucking bullshit.
man.
Every person that does that ends up pretty much resenting their children, like, "Oh, well, you took away all what I was working for. I had to give up
It's
18
a
years of my
negative
life."
thing.
No, that's fucking
Yeah,
bullshit. That's
yeah,
an excuse. You're just caught in your own bullshit. Like, keep working on you. You
yeah,
have a husband that's whatever you need,
yeah,
that's my job to make sure I can provide for you and help you get to where you wanna be just like you're trying to help me get to where I wanna be. That's a team.
yeah.
So, like, yeah, that was the one of
Love
the
it, bro.
biggest conversations and most important ones, like, do not give up your life for Jax. He's an
Yeah,
addition. That's it.
absolutely. That's good,
Yeah.
man. That's good. Heck yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we'll call it here then, boys. I'm good with that. Just over an hour.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed this
Yeah,
one, guys. Thank you so
yeah,
much for having
cool.
me on.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks for
Thanks,
definitely,
coming
man.
on.
Love
if
you
you want me
soon.
on again, I'll be back.
I'll be honored. I'll
Alright.
be honored. Appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you, guys.
Okay, y'all be
All
good.
right.
All right.
Have a
See
good
ya
one.
later.